If the 60s seems like it was a long time ago, it was. Half a century. That's a lot. The 60s began with a lot of promise. The stars, the future, and above all, new cars. We had an exciting new president, a long-haired, drug-using, sexual compulsive, although we didn't know it at the time. But within a few years, there was a competing vision.
Come gather round people wherever you roam. Admit that the waters around you have grown.
More to the point, what changed this guy into this guy? Well, yeah, I guess. But that's only part of the story. From an ordinary high school to an ordinary college to an ordinary dorm and some exceedingly ordinary classmates came a desire for something different, something strange. Of course, I'd been warned about this, but did I care? No. Fortunately, there were other ways to go, ranging from benign to serious to absolutely ridiculous. But there was certainly one place I knew I wanted to go, and it wasn't where I was. I needed to go to Greenwich Village. So one day I started out from Amherst, Massachusetts, got out on the road, stuck out my thumb, and I had little idea that this would be the day the 60s would start. Somewhere in Connecticut, I got picked up by a truck driver, a Southerner, and we chatted about this and that, and then he took off on the Kennedys. He hated integration. He hated black people. He just couldn't stop talking about it, and I got scared. By the end, he said, something's going to happen to those Kennedy boys. I got dropped off and then was immediately picked up by a black guy. He was a lot more fun than a truck driver. We headed into New York. He dropped me in the Bronx. I took the subway to the old Port Authority bus terminal. I wandered around. Then the papers started coming in. I couldn't believe it. One minute he was the president, and the next minute he was gone. I left the Port Authority for the glare of Times Square. I was stunned. I just wandered through the city street. I found myself at the old Corvettes. I went in upstairs and bought a record. Bill Evans' Conversations with Myself seemed appropriate. I got on a subway and headed downtown. I got out near the Brooklyn Bridge and headed for my cousin's loft on Jefferson Street. It took a while to find the place. I knew what I was hoping to find, although my cousin's place turned out to be a little less colorful than what I had imagined. It wasn't wild. They didn't even have a television set. I never saw the Oswald shooting or the Kennedy funeral, but they had folk songs and marijuana. I was on my way.